President Trump and the fallout from his Oval Office clash with President Zelenskyy over how to end Russia's war against Ukraine. Impact playing out overseas as America's allies ramp up their efforts to come up with a peace plan. Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce has the story. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, this Oval Office blow-up really shocked the world. President Trump scolding Ukrainian President Zelenskyy for not being grateful enough and telling him he doesn't hold the cards. Tension boiling over when President Trump was pressed on his turn towards Russia. And now this morning it is sending allies reeling and racing to come up with a plan to end the war. This morning, European leaders scrambling to contain the fallout from that explosive Oval Office meeting between President Trump and Ukrainian President Zelenskyy.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
European allies quick to rally around Ukraine at a weekend summit in London. Zelenskyy even meeting with the king. The British Prime Minister then telling the BBC they're working to come up with a peace plan, which they hope Trump will agree to.
We've now agreed that the United Kingdom, along with France and possibly one or two others, will work with Ukraine on a plan to stop the fighting, and then we'll discuss that plan with the United States.
3 years after Russia launched its invasion, Zelenskyy had come to Washington looking for continued U.S. support. Instead, the president and vice president berated the wartime leader.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you?
And accusing him of overplaying his hand.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful.
The Ukrainian president had hoped to convince Trump to guarantee Ukraine's security if Putin tries to invade again, something Trump has refused to do, delivering this ultimatum.
You're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out.
President then kicking Zelenskyy out of the White House, canceling their planned events, posting he disrespected the United States of America. He can come back when he is ready for peace. Later on Fox News, Zelenskyy expressing his point of view.
I'm speaking like a president of a people who are in this struggle 3 years, and they just want to hear that America on our side and that America will stay with us, not with Russians, with us. That's it.
The Trump administration quick to blame Zelenskyy and dismiss concerns that Trump is aligning with Russian President Putin.
The only way it ends is if Vladimir Putin comes to a negotiating table. And right now, President Trump is the only person on earth who has any chance whatsoever of bringing him to a table to see what it is he would be willing to end the war on.
But Senator Lisa Murkowski breaking with Republicans, posting, "I am sick to my stomach," as the administration appears to be walking away from our allies and embracing Putin, a threat to democracy and U.S. values around the world. Democrats blaming the administration for turning their back.
I think this actually what's come out of this is not in President Trump's best interest.
Now, the Kremlin overnight noting the U.S. is rapidly changing its foreign policy, saying it is now, quote, largely in line with our vision. Meanwhile, here at the White House today, the president is expected to meet with his top national security advisors to be briefed on Ukraine and discuss next steps. Guys.
All right, Mary, thank you for that.